Hey Magnus. Yo Magnus. You still posting on YouTube, bro? Of course I am. YouTube? Of course I'm still posting. It's quarantine 2020. So I haven't been able to do any type of video. I haven't been able to like go out to public. You know, I've been in the crib all day, every day, just playing Call of Duty with my life. So I decided to talk about some things, you know, some wild shit I guess that happened. Let me turn this down real quick. But as I was saying though, I'm gonna tell y'all a little story time about what's going on in my life. Some crazy things that happened. I'm gonna tell you about the 2 times that I've been caught by a girl's parents. But I have 2 stories. I might say 1 depending on how long this whole thing is. But I'm gonna go off with the first one. The first one is the most recent one because it happened out here in LA. So this is how it went. You know, I knew this one girl and I had put her on with one of my boys, and then she showed me one of her friends, and I was like, you gotta like do the same for me than what I did for you. So she put me on her friend. So she came over, her friend came over, was chilling and shit one day, and like we vibed a little bit. She was quiet and shy and shit, but forget all of that. I'm the type of person to do 1v1. I gotta be one-on-one with a girl, get to know her and shit. But so me and the girls texting, and then we planned for one day for us to link up, you know. So she wasn't driving at the time, so she was like, oh, can you pick me up? So I went to go pick her up. She was at our mutual friend's house, and we was just chilling and shit. Like I was talking to her friend while she was coming out the house and shit, and like I was vibing. Her friend was like, oh, treat my friend good, like blah blah blah, don't do her dirt, don't do her dirty. I'm like, yo, it's me. Like I would never do a girl dirty, you feel me? I don't. But so that happens, whatever. Then she gets in the car, and then you know, once a girl gets in the car, you know, you gotta play them jams. So of course I put on that R. Kelly and Maxwell.
Cap.
That's cap. But still, I put on some Future and some Uzi. That was one of them. But like, as soon as I put the song on, some car just comes across my car, just blocks my car off. So I'm thinking they finna go up, back out, and then go the other way. But nope, the nigga comes out the car, and it's some fucking MS-13 looking type nigga. I'm like, the fuck is this? And the girl's like,
that's my pops.
I said, that's your pops? The fuck is this cholo looking nigga? I'm like, oh hell no, who the fuck am I fucking with right now? So she's like, that's my dad, that's my dad. So I'm like, parents love me, so I'm like, cool. First thing he does is banging on my window. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, chill. Like, I rolled on the window halfway, and he's like, you put my daughter on drugs, S.A.? I'm like, he's like, you put my daughter on drugs, man? That's fucked up. Like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out the car. I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on? Like, I just met your daughter the other day. Like, how did I put her on drugs? So her mutual friend comes up and starts talking to him and shit, trying to get him to stop, but he starts blacking on her too. And I'm like, oh, camera. I'm like, oh, this is not looking too good for any of us. So after he's blacking out on her, the daughter's in the car just chilling, and he comes back to the car and he's like, you put my daughter on drugs. And I'm like, yo, I'm her Uber driver. Even though that was also cap, he didn't take that shit. He was like, nah, you're not an Uber driver. Fuck that. Fuck this. I got something for you. He's like, I got something for you. So he goes to the back of his car. His daughter's still in my car, and I'm thinking he's finna get the ratchet, you know? But he doesn't. He opens his trunk, and he goes in a little box, and he pulls out a fucking machete.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
So I'm in the car with my window up. I roll my window back up, and his daughter's in the passenger seat right next to me. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is he about to do to my car? Like, this is a rental. Like, I rent per month for my car. I'm like, I can't have this shit get fucked up at all. So this nigga has a big ass fucking machete. Like, and he's about to like swing at my car. So I don't know why. I wasn't worried about myself. I was worried about my car. So I rolled down the window, and I was like, I hope he like can't swing all the way in, but if he swings, like I can grab the machete and bring it in. But nope, that didn't happen. I rolled down the window, and she ran out the car, not saying anything to me. And I'm like, oh fuck. So he starts to swing, and then like the friend pulls his arm. So like, I don't know why, but I hopped out the car, and like I'm trying to stop him, but like the friend lets him loose. So now he's chasing me around the car and shit, and I'm like, oh fuck, oh fuck. I play football, so I'm not. I'm obviously faster than bro. So that happens or whatever. He's chasing me around the car with a fucking machete, big ass machete, and I'm like, I can't do this no more. So the girl actually stops her pops, and her friend like grabs the pops. And it's like, stop, holding him back. So I hop in the car, and I dip off. I'm like, deuces. But I was mad because like I wasted gas to come over there, see Shorty. And I was picking her from her friend's house. So I don't even know how her dad knew where we were at. But I got home, and like she texted me like, oh, I could Uber to your house. And I'm like, for real? And she's like, yeah. And then like she doesn't text me for like 20 minutes, and then she's like, oh, I went home. The next day she actually came over. She Ubered to my house and stuff. And that's it for that story. You don't need to know what happened that day. But the second story happened back in New York, like years ago, like 2012, 2011 type. It was one of those summers. And I'm like, I forgot how old I was. I was like probably like 14, 15. And I went back home from New York and shit. And this one girl, I'm gonna switch her name up. I'm gonna call her Bree. She hits me up like, oh, like I see you're in New York, blah blah blah. Like I want you to come through. Like I haven't seen you in dumb long. I'm like, of course the shorties want to see me because I'm Magnus TV. I'm great. You feel me? But for real though, I lived in this place called City Park, and it was like 15 minutes away from her house. So I get to her house in 8 minutes because, you know, I'm a smooth ass dude. I'm just quicker than light. Got there in 8 minutes because I jogged. But she comes outside, you know, comes outside in some booty shorts, you know, and a long shirt. So we get in her house and she's like, be quiet. And I'm like, I'm smooth, shorty. You don't gotta tell me that. You feel me? So we get in her room, and she has like a twin size bed, and it's against the wall like this. So my feet's hanging off the wall like that. And then she's like, take your shoes off. So I take my shoes off and puts it in her closet. But she has one of those glass closets that when it closes, it hits the wall. So it hit the wall. Boom, boom, boom. Made a sound. And I'm like, oh, like we gotta stay quiet, whatever. And then she's like, nah, it's cool. Everybody sleep. And then she's like, oh, take off your hoodie. So I take off my hoodie, throw it to her. She opens the closet again. And I'm like, and she closes it and it goes, doom, doom. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm getting scared now because that's dumb loud. It's loud. Like, I can't even, like, it was just too loud. Like, I know somebody was going to wake up. So I told her to lock the door. You know what she says? The door don't lock from the inside. I said, what type of bullshit is this? Like, what do you mean your door doesn't lock from the inside? Like, it locks from the outside. And like, I guess her parents used to lock her in the house or some shit like that if she was in trouble or something. I don't know, but they should have locked it that night because she got out. But that happens, whatever, and like we're cooling and shit. And then she puts on some music like very low, and like I'm chilling on her bed and shit. And then she goes in her closet again, and it makes that sound. And literally 2 seconds after that, she closes the closet. I hear the door open. Tell me why some big fat black dude. Her dad was a pastor. And you know they eat good, so he had a big ass belly and straight drawers on. He comes in like this. And he's like, Bree, what's going on? And then he opens and sees me on the bed like this, and I'm like, oh. He goes, who the f*** is this? Who the f*** is this? I'm like, yo, I don't know what to say. Like, I just want my shoes. Like, I had phone posits. I want to get my phones and my hoodie out the closet. So that happens whenever I get my hoodie and shit. And he's just blacking at me, and she's like, Dad, stop, blah blah blah. And so I run out to the living room, book it to the living room, and then I try to open the door, but the door is like, it wouldn't open. Like I unlocked them, but when I pulled the door, it was not opening. And then next thing you know, I see her mom. Her mom comes out with a golf club, starts swinging at me. So like I'm over here dodging like her mom like swinging a golf club in the dark. Like it was like she had like a light in like the kitchen or some shit, and the door was like kind of next to the kitchen, so I could see a little bit of where she's swinging. But I'm dodging it and shit, and then she comes out and like grabs her mom and shit, and then her dad's coming at me, like, who the f are you, blah blah blah, and like he's cool, he starts getting cool, and I'm like, oh, I'm Jordan, my name's Jordan, blah blah blah, like I'm trying to be cool. He's like, where the f are you from, blah blah blah. I'm like, I had just moved to North Carolina, so I'm like, oh, I'm from North Carolina. He's like, oh, alright, blah blah blah. He's like, get the f out of my house. I'm like, I'm trying, and then her mom's still trying to swing and shit, and then like there was an extra lock on the top of the door that he opened, and like he unlocked it, and like as soon as he opened it, I didn't have my shoes on. I booked it out the house. Booked it up, down the hill, up the hill. First person I called was my best friend Mikey. And, you know, my boy Mikey, he was laughing the whole time and shit. And then like that was just it for that story. Like I hit her up and she didn't respond until like 4 or 5 days later. And I thought she was dead, to be honest. I was gonna call the cops, but I don't fuck with the feds. But I told her, she texted me back like, yeah, I'm cool. They just took my phone away. And then that was it. Like I never spoke to her ever since that day. So like I don't even know how she's doing now. But shout out to you, Bree. But yeah, that's it for my 2 stories. You know, I'm gonna have some. I guess I'm gonna keep doing story times if y'all like this. If y'all want me to talk about any other topics and see if I did anything with those, you can put that down below in the comments. But don't forget, if you're new or if you're not, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to turn on that post notification sign. You gotta do that. And you already know, Magnus TV, great TV. If you don't know what it means, now you know what it means. Let's go.